Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where in the world are you?
I am close to Amsterdam in the Netherlands right now.
Let's talk arcade. So I love the
Yeah.
song. It's literally on every other hour on the radio. But if you could
Wow.
sum it up in one word, how would you describe arcade?
I think it would be heartfelt. Is that
Yeah,
true?
that's very true.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Because
I
I have no idea how to describe it in one word other than that.
I've had people requesting the song and saying like, "Oh, I want to hear this song because I'm going through a breakup or like my boyfriend just
Oh,
cheated."
yeah.
So I'm like,
I
yeah.
get that. Yeah, heartbreak. That would be it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it actually. Heartbreak, not heartfelt, more heartbreak.
So if we go back to heartfelt, right? So I saw like people they've been using arcade for Attack on Titan's TikToks.
I saw. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have you watched the anime?
I've watched like the little clips that I've seen on TikTok and I was kind of interested in it, but I have to admit that like it's not really available that easily here in Europe. So it was really hard to look for it and stuff. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this in these crazy, crazy times, crazy busy times? So it's on my list because I do want to know like why? Why did people pick arcade for this anime? It looks very cool. And I see it's a big trend on TikTok as well.
Well, also you did a few tour vlogs I saw on your YouTube channel. So what's the one thing that you wish that you had gotten on camera that you didn't?
On the tour?
Yeah.
Ooh, there are a lot of cool moments on the tour that I was like, oh, I wished we had the camera here. But the one thing that I truly, that you cannot capture is the look on people's faces at a concert, the feeling of completely letting go and forgetting about the world and forgetting that we're about their heartbreaks, or just like having a moment where they are fully in that emotion again. And it's so healing. It's so cool to see that people are so committed to music. If there is a way to ever put a camera in front of individual people listening to music, I would love to do that. That's the one thing that you can't really capture always, but you have to feel it in the room. Another thing is just being backstage with my band, making jokes, having such a fun time, traveling from city to city, sleeping in the tour bus, and then waking up the next day in another city in Europe. That was so amazing to experience that. And luckily we filmed some of it, but not enough if you ask me.
There were a lot of comments on your tour vlogs about this song called Lighthouse. Lighthouse?
Yes.
I think it's called Lighthouse. But I couldn't find it anywhere. So I wanted to ask if you would mind singing a little to like introduce it to your Malaysian audience.
Lighthouse is a song actually. It's fun to tell something about that. It's a song about my brothers. I wrote it about my brothers, my two brothers. I have younger brothers, and I basically said, I will be your lighthouse, follow me when you start. Oh, I can't remember the lyrics. It's been so long ago. I could be your lighthouse, follow me when you've gone missing. That's it. I could be your lighthouse, find me when you lost your place, and I'll light your way. That's it.
I totally understand why people were commenting about that one then.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Thank you so much. I am thinking about releasing a few of the tracks that I performed on tour. I just don't know when, because I want to make it something very special when we release it.
Okay, and another thing that I noticed is that you speak entirely in English in your vlogs, but a lot of your comments are, I think, in Dutch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I have such a, like, especially ever since winning the Eurovision Song Contest and representing the Netherlands and being Dutch, there is still such a big fan base that I have that is Dutch. So whenever they respond to me in Dutch, I just respond back in Dutch. But I mostly try to do everything in English. But it's kind of hard not being a native English speaker to balance that out. I hope I'm doing a good job because I always try to respond in English and a little bit sometimes in Dutch.
Yeah, I think you're good because it doesn't sound like you're English as a second language person.
Oh,
like, it just sounds like you speak English. So I think it's all good. But I did want to try and get you to say something in Malay.
I would love that. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, everybody else who's watching this is gonna think it's weird, but
okay.
Okay, mencintaimu.
Mencintaimu.
Ooh, okay, you got it immediately. Okay, permainan
Permainan
yang akan ku
yang akan ku
kalah.
kalah.
Would you be able to put that all together?
No,
It's okay. I probably wouldn't sound good doing either, but that basically means your love is a losing game.
Oh, whoa. That was such a long sentence for just that.
Yeah, okay, somebody said put it in the chat. Yeah,
Oh my God.
What was I?
Mencintai mo permainan yang akanku kala. Is it a K, or is that a different? Akanku?
Yes.
Akanku?
You got it. It sounds perfect.
Is it a C? Is that a ch? Or a
yeah, it's a ch sound.
Mencintai mo permainan yang akanku kala.
Woo!
Oh, that
I'm
was
impressed.
I did it.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of setting you up for failure because I was like, is this gonna happen? It's such a hard sentence to say.
It is a hard sentence. The words are so long.
I did notice you've got like a lot of different languages for your lyric video. So I think we could work on a Malay one next.
Okay, deal. Can we write that down, Team Duncan? Can we get it? Let's do it.
Preparing you for that tour, you know. But yeah, actually speaking of that, like Arcade is actually 2 years old. It's still very new to the Malaysian audience, but what is next? Like, I know you've got your album Small Town Boy as well.
Yes, I've been working on that album actually before Arcade took off all of a sudden. So that was so amazing that I dropped an album and then all of a sudden Arcade became so huge in the world. But right now I'm focusing on new music. There's a lot of new music coming. I'm working in the studio every single day, writing new music, new songs with so many new talented singer-songwriters and just, you know, living the dream here, of course, in quarantine, which is sad. But hey, maybe in a few months we'll be able to travel and just to write in person again. So right now it's just basically collecting new music, and there will be a lot of new music coming this year and also next year, but especially this year.
Okay, and I know like I have to let you go now, but before I do, I read somewhere that you were bullied when you were younger for loving music, and I just wanted to know, what would you say to those who might be growing up and going through the same thing?
What I would like to say is what I did wrong when I was bullied is I made myself a victim constantly. So what I did was I kind of not communicated with anyone anymore. I was kind of isolated all the time. But there were people actually that were maybe in the same kind of thing that I was going through, or just people that were actually nice back then, of course. So try to like look for people that appreciate you for who you are and focus on them. Focus on the people that love you. Focus on your friends, family, and if you don't have friends like I did when I was young, focus on the family that you have, like, or, you know, stay yourself. Don't change yourself. Don't look in the mirror and say, this is bad, I need to change this. Just stay your true self, and one day you will find those people that love you for who you are. Give it time and space and you'll get there. And focus on what you want to do. With me, it was music, but if you have anything else that you love and that gives you joy in this life, do it.
That's really good advice.
Thank you.
I love you, Duncan. I can't wait for you to come over to Malaysia. Thank
Me
you so
too.
much for speaking to me.
Thank you so much too for this interview. I really had a lovely time, and I can't wait to see you in person and do this again in real life.
Same. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.